Hello and welcome to another video. Today you find me at Shiwa-Guchi. I've been here before, several times in fact, but not for a very long time. Anyway, I came here today because there was a special train running and I wanted to take some video of it in a rural setting. But it wasn't until I got off the train here that I realised just how rural and in fact how beautiful this place was. So instead of limiting myself to a video of the special train, more on that later by the way, I thought I'd take a video of Shiwa-Guchi in general, and this is that video. Shiwa-Guchi is a station on the Geibi line, opened in 1915. The station is actually situated in Hiroshima city, but you really wouldn't think that. It's a very rural place. By train, it's about a 50-minute journey from Hiroshima station, but to be honest, it feels much more rural than that even. Of course, as I've said in many videos before, rural is good. The Geibi line is sort of divided into 4 sections. First, there's the section between Hiroshima and Shimofukawa, which is basically a commuter line. Second, there's the section between Hiroshima and Miyoshi, or Shimofukawa and Miyoshi, and this section has relatively frequent services. Then the third section is from Miyoshi to Bingo Shobara or Bingo Ochiai, which has 5 or 6 trains a day. And then the final section, the 4th section, is between Bingo Ochiai and Nimi, which, if I remember correctly, only has 2 or 3 trains a day. Anyway, Shiwa-Guchi is in the second section, the section between Shimofukawa and Miyoshi, so there are relatively frequent services. By frequent though, I'm talking about 1 train an hour, approximately. Of course, there are local trains which stop at every station, but as far as Miyoshi, so between Hiroshima and Miyoshi, there are rapid services which skip some stations. However, these trains all stop at Shiwa-Guchi. In its own way, it's, for the Geibi line anyway, it's a relatively major station, I would say. Having said that, there are no real facilities at the station. There's a waiting room with a ticket machine, there's a vending machine, and there's a toilet, and that's really about it. There's no member of staff at the station, and so of course you can't buy tickets apart from the vending machine. The Geibi line is basically a single track railway, but at Shiwa-Guchi Station there are actually 4 lines. 2 of them are obviously for the passenger services, 1 each direction, around the platform. Another of the lines used to be for freight or parcels services, although they were discontinued many decades ago. And the other line is where trains used to be stabled. I think there used to be several trains which terminated at Shiwa-Guchi, and so the trains would be stabled there overnight. That doesn't happen anymore though. Anyway, back to the special service I mentioned earlier. This year is the 100th anniversary of the railway line, the Geibi line, between Hiroshima and Bingo Shobara. And to commemorate this, today there was a special service run. Anyway, this is a special service. The train itself is fairly similar to the trains that normally operate on this route. You've probably noticed that, having seen the earlier part of this video. However, this train has a special livery. This was the livery used on General Diesel multiple units in the 1960s and the 1970s. This train normally operates between Okayama and Tsuyama, and this was the first time that it had run in Hiroshima Prefecture. As I thought it would be, it was very popular. The train itself looked very full, but there were also many photographers along the route. It seemed a bit of a shame to go straight back to the built-up part of Hiroshima City, having taken the video of the special train. So I didn't. I stayed around in Shiwa-Guchi, took a walk along the side of the line for a while, and took some more videos. It really was a very, very pleasant morning. And I'm sure you can see just how rural it was. But, as I say, for me, rural is good. I'm not saying I'd want to live anywhere quite this rural, but certainly paying a visit is a great way to spend a day. Anyway, that's about it for this video, I think. I hope you enjoyed this brief look around Shiwa-Guchi. As I say, it is a very rural place, but it's a very beautiful place, especially at the beginning of autumn, when the fields are bare, but the leaves are just starting to turn red. I'm glad I made the journey. As ever, thank you for watching. Please leave a thumbs up or a comment if you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you again in another video fairly soon. Thanks again, and bye for now.